Honey, I just made the yummiest chicken stroganoff Crockpot style. So let's go make this. But you know, Nanny Shell's got to taste this first. That's yummy. Okay, let's get started on this yummy chicken stroganoff crockpot meal. Honey, what better way to serve up a quick, easy, yummy meal for your little family, especially for the families that are on the go or working. You know, we stay busy in this life, so this is going to be some easy little meals for you. Okay, I've got in the bottom of my crock pot, I coated the bottom with some olive oil, and then I put about a tablespoon of salted butter. To that, I've got 4 chicken thighs, and I did chop them up a little bit into cubes. And honey, we're just gonna pour that on over in there in that olive oil and butter. To my liquid, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Then over my chicken, I'm just gonna put me probably about a teaspoon of onion powder and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then we're gonna add us a little bit of salt, not a whole lot, because you know we're gonna have us some liquid that's got some chicken bouillon in it. And that's what I'm adding, you know, my Worcestershire sauce to, is the cup. No, let me change that. I have a cup and a half of hot water in this, and to the hot water I added me a teaspoon and a half of the better than bouillon in this. So we're just gonna pour this right on over. Okay, now I've got me a half a cup of sour cream, and to my sour cream I added a whole tablespoon, a good tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And I just mix that all up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour that all over on top of this. And make sure we get it all. You know, I love doing these little quick meals, especially, you know, since school has started back. You know, I know families need quick things. That way they ain't got to run and get them a little hamburger and french fries. They can just have this little crock pot ready waiting on them when they get home and have them a yummy hot meal. So now on top of that, honey, I'm going to pour me, it's a 12-ounce container of mushrooms, and I did chop mine up, and I'm just going to pour that on over in there. Now I am going to mix this up just a little bit to get that sour cream and that mustard really good in my sauce. I'm just splashing that everywhere. All right, now on top of this, what we're going to do, I'm using a whole little container of cream cheese. Now I did cube up my cream cheese into this little size here, and we're just going to, you know, drop it on over in this. No. Okay, we got all of our little ingredients in our crock pot, and it's ready to get plugged in. And what we're going to do, we're going to cook this on low for about 6 hours. But we're going to stop it about 30 minutes early. And we're going to pour over in this 10 ounces of our little egg noodles. And we'll cook that for about 20 or 30 minutes over there. And honey, then it'll be all ready, and you got your meat, some vegetables, your sauce, and your noodles in here for supper. So let's get this plugged in so we can get into this food and eat it. Okay, now our little stroganoff, it's ready for our noodles. And remember, I told you, you wait till it's almost 20 to 30 minutes before the finish of cooking, and you add your noodles in it. So we're going to add about 10 ounces. My bag was a 16 ounce, so I didn't want to add the whole thing. All right, we're just going to mix that in there, and we're going to go plug it back up and cook it about 20 to 30 more minutes until the noodles are soft. Y'all, this chicken stroganoff crock pot meal is ready. So go make you some and share it with your friends and family. And honey, always remember, smile, because God sure loves you, and baby, He's got this.